Welcome back, travelers and dream chasers. If you are planning a trip to the magnificent city of Dubai, this video is a must watch. There have been an important update in the Dubai visa process that could impact tourists, job seekers, students, and residents alike. So whether you are applying for a tourist visa, golden visa, or you are seeking a job in UAE, stay tuned as we break down the latest changes, requirements, processes, and then tips to get your visa approved smoothly. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, guys. The channel is adija.com. Over here, what we do is we give you detailed information regarding the travel and tour industry. So if you want to learn how to apply for visa, how to go about reservations, hotel or flights, finding jobs or working abroad, going to study, and so on and so forth, make sure to subscribe to this channel as we are going to cover all the information in this industry. Also, hit that bell notification button as you are going to be notified on all the latest videos that we are going to upload. So let's set the ball rolling. Now, since the Dubai or UAE has been the next haven for most job seekers and tourists who want to go to explore the beautiful places, there are some current updates that one is supposed to know and get prepared or be abreast with before traveling to this country. So let's learn about these current updates that they've made. So this information are available from the government portal. So now, first of all, let's take a look at those of you who are required to get visa on arrival, which is a 30-day visa on arrival. So if you're a passport holder from the following countries, no advanced visa arrangements are required to visit the UAE or Dubai. Simply disembark your flight at Dubai International Airport and proceed to immigration, where your passport will be stamped with a 30-day visit visa free of charge. So countries like Andorra, Brunei, Hong Kong, China, Kazakhstan, Macau, China, Malaysia, Mauritius, Monaco, Mongolia, Republic of Ireland, Ukraine, Uzbek, Vatican City. These are countries that are not required to obtain a visa. However, they will get a visa on arrival for free, and it is valid up to 30 days. Now, let's also look at these countries. So if you are a passport holder of one of the following countries below, then your passport will be stamped with a multiple 90 days entry visit visa that is valid for 6 months from the date of issue and for a stay of up to 90 days in total. So citizens of the below European countries are also entitled to apply for a pre-arranged visit visa if their 90-day visa on arrival has been fully utilized. So they are Albania, Argentina, Armenia, Austria, Australia, Azerbaijan, Bahamas, Barbados, Belarus, Belgium, Bosnia, Brazil, Bulgaria, Canada, Chile, China, Colombia, Costa Rica, Croatia, Cyprus, Czech, Denmark, El Salvador, Estonia, Fiji, Finland, France, Georgia, Germany, Greece, Honduras, Hungary, Iceland, Israel, Italy, Japan, Kiribati, Kosovo, Latvia, Liechtenstein, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Maldives, Malta, Montenegro, Nauru, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Paraguay, Peru, Poland, Portugal, Republic of Guyana, Romania, Russia, St. Vincent and Grenadines, San Marino, Serbia, Seychelles, Singapore, Slovakia, Slovenia, Solomon Island, South Korea, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, United Kingdom, and the United States of America, and also Uruguay. So these are the countries that will get a 90-day multiple entry to Dubai. Now let's also go to 180-day visit eligibility. So if you hold a Mexican passport, you are eligible for a multiple entry of 180 days visit visa that's valid for 6 months from the date of issue, and for a stay of up to 180 days in total. Now, as an added security measures, immigration authorities at Dubai International are now conducting random eye screening for visitors to Dubai. So visitors will be asked to proceed for eye screening to present a hard copy of their visa or a printed version of the visa number confirming page at the screening center. So if you do not have a copy with you, a charge of 130 dirham per copy applies, payable only in dirham. So it means you have to be prepared before going. They can conduct an eye screening test before you can be admitted. Now, before you travel to UAE also, please check your visa requirements and make sure you have a valid visa if needed, or if your passport needs to be valid for 6 months. Holders of non-standard passport and travel documents may also have different entry requirements. Find out if you need to apply for a visa and other passport requirements. Now, as of April 29, 2016, GCC residence permit holder will need to apply for a UAE visa before arriving in Dubai. So the GCC are the Gulf countries resident permit holders. They will need to apply for UAE before arriving in Dubai. Now, new visit entry permit to the UAE for Indian nationals. From 7 January 2024, eligible Indian nationals with a normal passport valid for a minimum of 6 months can obtain a single entry, which is a 14-day visa on arrival at a fee of 63 USD. Now, so let's check the eligibility for this category. Now, Indian passport holders with permanent resident or US green card or US valid visa for a minimum of 6 months. Indian passport holders with resident permit issued by the United Kingdom or any valid visa, including digital e-visa issued by the UK. Also, Indian passport holders with valid residence permit issued by an EU member state or any valid visa issued by an EU member state. Also, Indian passport holder with residence permit issued by Australia, Canada, Japan, New Zealand, Republic of Korea, and Singapore, valid for a minimum of 6 months. So there are a lot of countries over here that has to meet the requirements that I've said earlier, and they are the same as the countries that I've mentioned above. So now, this is how and where to apply for a pre-approved UAE visa or Dubai visa. Eligible Indian nationals can apply for the UAE entry permit or visa on the Emirate portal, which will be made available in the comment section or the description section, so that you can click and go and have your application done over there. So this visa, if you want a 48-hour, you want to get it within 48 hours, there is, which is non-extendable, and we have 96-hour visa type, which is also non-extendable and is valid for 30 days from date of which it was issued. So with a 48-hour, it means that the applicant would have to spend only 48 hours in the country, right? So it means the person will spend only 2 days in the country and then leave. And then with this category, you can't extend it. Also, the 96 one means that the applicant will stay for like, is it 6 days? Yeah, the applicant can stay for maximum of 6 days, and then they can't extend it. Now we also have the tourist single entry for 30 days. So this one, the applicant stays for 30 days, no more than 30 days. And they can also extend it at a fee of 230 USD. Now they also have the tourist multiple entry visa, which is the 30 days category. They also have the 60 days category and then multiple entry. So depending on how long and how frequent you want to travel to Dubai or the UAE. Now, so the update for these extensions are the original passport and ticket copy are required. And then also extension can be made at the airport office only. You can't do the extension anywhere. And then the requirements or documents required are colored photographs of the applicant, color copy of passport page. And then the passport must be valid for at least 6 months. So you can download the various forms from the Emirates website, which will be made available in the description or the comment section. Also, a confirmed hotel reservation where the applicant will be staying. Remember, a contract with your family member's name, if you are going to stay with them, has to be provided. And then a copy of your return ticket. Right. So if you are going to travel, it means you would have to book a return ticket, in and out ticket, right? And then proof of relationship if you are going to stay with a family member. So with this one, you have to provide a birth certificate, marriage certificate, and then family book to indicate the person you are related to such a person. All documents to be submitted as hard copy. Additional documents may also be required by the authorities. Now, for some nationals like Afghanistan, Iraq, Pakistan, and Iran, there are some other documents or ID that are required, which is a national ID. So applicants from such countries are required to attach those identity cards. And then also, now let's go to the rules and conditions. Sponsor or applicant will be responsible for a visitor overstay and overstay fines. So let's assume that you were being sponsored by a family member, and by virtue of your stay in Dubai, you exceeded the number of days or months that you are supposed to spend. A fine will be taken from the sponsor, the one who sponsored your trip to visit the UAE, right? So in this case, a refundable deposit of 1,000 dirham for friends or sponsor must be claimed the deposit within a maximum of 2 years from the applicant's submission date. Right. So it means that when someone is inviting you to come spend some days or months in Dubai, a deposit of 1,000 dirham has to be made, so that once the person leaves, the applicant or the host or the sponsor can go and claim it, right? Now, refund visa fee before processing of an application is AED 50 will be deducted on the refund process. So after this money has been deposited and it's been refunded, 50 AED will be deducted on the refund process, right? Also, additional documents may be required by the authorities. So depending on your case and how you are going to answer your questions, there might be some extra documents that the authorities will require from you. Also, additional visa processing fee may apply. So when there need be, additional visa fee may be applied. Also, remember that visa fees are non-refundable. The ticket is non-refundable if the visa has been issued and utilized, right? So all this information are made available on the Emirates website, and applicants are to take note of all this information. Now, So how and where to apply for your pre-arranged UAE visa? So you can apply through the manage your booking on the Emirates website, and then so if you want to apply, you visit the UAE website, and then the Emirates website. You can get access to all the information, the sponsor forms, the requirements from the sponsor, and then all other documents. So the sponsor, there are some information that are being required from the sponsor, and these informations are the sponsor's employer details, which is a staff ID copy, the salary certificate, passport of the sponsor, and residence copy. Right, so these are the current updates that has been made regarding Dubai visa update. Alright guys, this brings us to the end of this video. If there's something to add up to improve the quality of this video, kindly leave it at the comment section. Also, if you think you've been inspired or you've learned something today, let me know in the comment section. Thanks so much, and then see you in our next video. Peace out.